I know. You can quiz her orally at a future point. Yeah, I'm talking about some fun first.
We don't have to.
You'll get to experience those just, in the privacy of.
Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?
Oh yeah. The birds, the bees, the bears, the bulls. Lots of B words I can think of, right? Berry. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Things are getting so eccentric in the Plath family, and on last night's episode of Welcome to Plathville, I cringed the entire time. So let's talk about what happened, starting with Lydia. Now, her big day is coming up less than a few weeks. Lydia goes wedding dress shopping. So fun, right? Of course, it was her sisters and her mom there to support, but one sister almost didn't make it. You got it right, Mariah. It's been such a depressing season so far for Mariah, and I need to see something different with her, honestly. She's not being a supportive sister to Lydia. She shows up late to Lydia's dress fitting and then says, "Do they have any black wedding dresses?" Her sister Amber then says to Mariah, "Black is for a funeral." And then Mariah responds saying, "Well, it's kind of the same thing." And of course they laugh. But in her talking head, Mariah says she doesn't like love. She doesn't like wedding dresses, and she doesn't like weddings. She says, "But I love Lydia, so I'm here." Now, I honestly believe Mariah has been hurt really bad from previous partners, that she no longer believes in love, and that's really sad. Now, obviously, she's battling something far deeper than a toxic past with the relationships, and I hope she can find a way to cope and heal. However, in addition to this wedding dress shopping, Kim was being very inappropriate by saying,
"Any dress she has on, however beautiful it is, he's probably just waiting till he can take her out of it."
Now, why would she say that? Why would she think that's okay? Kim, what is wrong with you? Just why? But speaking of inappropriate, Zach and Lydia, they meet at Kim's house. Barry joins in as well, and they have a little chat at the table about what I thought would be about wedding details, but it took a big turn quick. Zach and Lydia, they start chatting about their first kiss and how fun and exciting it would be, and Barry thought it would be appropriate to add that kissing will not be the only first that's fun. He said you'll get to experience a lot of firsts in the privacy of your own home. And then he gives that weird, eyebrow raise. Out of embarrassment, Lydia and Zach just laughs. You know how some people just laugh through something that's making them really uncomfortable? Well, this is one of those moments. Kim is like, "Are you talking about what I think you're talking about?" And Barry's like, "Oh, yeah." But I did want to point out that Barry and Kim were drinking champagne and may have had one too many. I couldn't imagine being at a table with my parents at age 21 discussing the birds and the bees. Kim also asked if she knows how babies are made, and Lydia says she knows enough. But I just feel like the entire conversation was pushed by production because there is no way. Then, in a talking head with Barry and Kim, Kim states that Lydia can talk to her personally about preventative measures so she won't have any babies yet, since Lydia did state that they weren't going to have kids right off. Barry says, yes, you can talk to her orally. Kim, in production just burst into laughter, and I'm like, yeah, either he's a perv or he's 2 shades in the wind tipsy. But other things happened in this episode, including Micah and Veronica. They chat about their differences and they're on the verge of breakup. Micah is done feeling beneath Veronica and her talking down to him, and she says that he doesn't stick up for her. Shocker, right? The family, including Isaac, Ethan, Amber, and Barry, they were out on the farm chatting about Veronica, and Amber even disclosed some details of how Veronica was treating Micah. They even compared her to Olivia. Isaac even says that he sees it's too similar and it's not going to work out for them. Now, of course, spoiler alert, He was right. However, Olivia and Veronica don't act anything alike, in my opinion. But I want you guys to stay tuned because there is a lot more to come. There's going to be some discussions had. There's going to be some breakups. There's going to be fights. So much more. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe so you won't miss out.